left eats itself once again. So Cenk Uyger from the Young Turks is running for Congress, as a lot of you know. He's running for Congressional District number 25 in the state of California, a seat that was recently abandoned by someone who resigned. So he jumped in the race and, started some endorsements, started showing up, and he got one from Bernie Sanders almost right away. It might have been a week. Felt like a week. And, some things started coming out in the media. The Daily Beast wrote a smear article. Some other Clintonite propaganda outlets wrote about Cenk Uyger. His past. He was a Republican for a long time. He wrote some misogynist things that he's already apologized for multiple times. And Bernie all of a sudden rescinds his endorsement of Cenk Uyger. Just embarrassing. It's just embarrassing to have this play out like it did. I'm looking at this like Cenk Uyger, the good Cenk Uyger could do, as opposed to the bad he was affiliated with, is so lopsided. I mean, no one can condone or let it slide the things he said, a decade or 2 decades ago. What this man could do for the progressive movement sitting in Congress is priceless. Cenk is a battering ram. Cenk doesn't back down. Cenk is a fighter. The good that he can do totally outweighs anything bad. And this is the left eating itself. This is what the left does more than anything. The worst thing the left does as a whole is eats itself to death. And I hate to bring up the words purity test, because that's what this is. This is Cenk's. I get it. Politicians, anyone running for Congress or president, it's all fair game. We vet candidates. I vet candidates all the time. Nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying, once again, that the good this man can do for this country, for the state of California, and elsewhere, is priceless. He's built the biggest online news media in the world. That is a progressive news outlet called the Young Turks. 4.5 million subscribers. The guy is a force, okay? You put this guy in Congress, he's just not going to back down from anybody. He's running uncorrupted. He's raised tremendous amounts of money. I'm pretty sure he's breaking records in that already. It's like, we need to get this guy in there. It only takes one or two. Look at AOC. Look at Ilhan Omar. Look at Rashida Tlaib. It takes a handful of people to get things going in the right direction. And with Cenk Uyger being in Congress, that good outweighs any bad. That could be legitimate too. I'm not saying it's not legitimate. There's no excuses for being misogynist. I'm glad he apologized. I accept his apology. But in these moments of these purity tests, we forget about the potential good that people can do. And Cenk Uyger is one of those guys where I just know it's priceless. He's one of a kind. These people don't show up too often, and when we do find them, we have to get them out there. We have to support them, even though we can recognize and say what he did was wrong, what he said was wrong. He can forgive, he can ask for forgiveness, and we can give forgiveness, and we can move on. But no, the left just sticks it in a grave. And who knows what's going to happen now? He just got his campaign off the ground. It's like less than 2 weeks. Is it done? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. The left does this all the time. Even in the era of Trump, like the least politically correct person in the world, most likely, at least in politics. Even in this era. And I get it, there's no room for it. I get it. But most people on the left have just forgotten what this man is capable of. And there's only one Cenk Uyger. Anyways, what do you think? What are your thoughts about this? Is this the left eating itself again? Should Bernie have rescinded his endorsement? Please leave a comment down below. Let's talk about this. Happy Sunday.